Hello everyone, my name is Celeste or Ellie if you'd rather, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a fun video for you all. It's going to be the Owlery, if you couldn't tell by the title, of course. It's a bit of a shorter one today. Obviously the Owlery is not very big, so it's going to be a little itty bitty video, and the ending is going to be slightly different as well because, as I said in my last video, my consistency is terrible, so I didn't want to spoil the next video for you all. My voice is starting to go a little bit today.
As is my brain apparently.
So if you do hear me like random cuts or me just coughing in points that I forgot to cut it out, please ignore it. I try to cut out as much as I can, but the voice is ending a little bit and it is not it that shall not be named. But also, if you didn't see from my last video, I do have a island submission doc if you would like to submit your island for a tour by myself, by me, the one and only. But yeah, that will be listed at the end as a link, sorry, not at the end. That'll be in the description, and it's on my community page, and it's also on my link tree on my Instagram as well, all of which will be accessible via the description of the video. So if you'd like me to tour your island, please feel free to fill out the form, and hopefully I'll get to It's always great when your native language is difficult to speak. So if you would like me to tour your island, then please feel free to fill out the form. I would absolutely adore to see what you guys have all done. And as usual, oh god, honestly, my brain, please. And as usual, if you would like to, please feel free to play along with me, grab a cup of hot chocolate or tea or coffee or water, stay hydrated, and we'll get on with the actual video. And I'm going to stop talking for a minute so I can get my brain to start working, which would be very nice, especially when I'm trying to do a YouTube video. So I'm going to shut up for a couple of seconds and I'll talk to you guys in a second. Jesus Christ, with the speed build. Okay, bye. And here I am in the speed build. I took some time and sorted my brain out, so it's not worked, if you couldn't tell. But here's me just, oh god, it's gonna be one of them days. Here is me, myself, looking around what I've done so far to plan out what I want to do. Let's just get into it, shall we? So basically I'm just walking around the island, just making sure that I like the space that I have, that I know what I want to do, and just starting the terraforming and just filling in the little areas. I do move this campsite later on, and I am putting an incline at the left there, so we will see that in a bit. But I'm just starting off the 2-tiered area because obviously I want this to be a height, because in the film/school they do have to like travel towards it, and I'm pretty sure it's a little bit of a trek if I remember correctly. So that is me just sorting out the landscaping for that, and I do make it a tiny bit bigger later on. This is just me going to the town hall to get the incline ready. I use the stone incline for pretty much all of the inclines, I'm pretty sure, in this island, so that's going to be at the left hand side just to lead down to the next bit. And here I'm just sorting out some of Hogsmeade and just putting all the lights on because I realised they were all turned off, so I want it to look all pretty for the evenings. And here I am just clearing out the right hand side just to make sure that there's a blank space really. Sometimes I can't think of what I want to do when there's too much going on from what I did previously, so I'm just cutting out the old landscaping that I have and just having a blank slate really. One thing I do want to get your guys' opinion on though is what time in season you think I should have the island. So far I've only built it in in autumn, sorry, but I don't know, Harry Potter's just very Christmassy to me, so I was thinking of putting it in winter with the snow. So let me know what you think. I do want it towards the evening time so all of the lights glow, so maybe like the time it is currently or a little bit earlier when the sky's all pink. So let me know what you think I should do there. And I'm just backfilling the area with some of the castle walls, and this is when I extend the Owlery out just by one, just to make it all even. And I also unround it, so like I do make those harsh angles instead of the curves, just because it was annoying me the cliff, like the pattern on the ground just wasn't following the cliff face. So that does get changed later on, and I'm just putting the ladders up, and it was annoying me how I couldn't get it centered. I was trying so hard, but yeah, that's the one thing with Animal Crossing, so we just move on from that, you know? Honestly, looking back at this, I really didn't need the castle walls there. I just covered it with simple panels apparently, so that was a waste of items, but I guess it just makes it feel a bit more complete for me, so they're staying. I can't be asked to change that. At least I think I don't change it. No, I do cover it up. There we go. It's getting covered. So yeah, they were a waste, but I guess in certain angles you can see them, so it's worth it, I think. But I'm just filling out the area. I love the brown parcels. I think they just kind of look less like presents to an extent, but they could also be, so it just feels a bit more maily rather than presenty or Christmassy. So yeah, I thought they're perfect for the Owlery. And the tiny libraries, of course, can't have a post office without the tiny libraries. They are adorable. I think they're one of my favorite items in this game. Yeah, I do love them a lot, especially the green one. There's something about it. It's so fairy tale-esque. I love it. This is where I'm looking at the terraforming, and I decide to change it and cut away the corners and just make them square instead, just because you can just cover them with the simple panels and you get the QR code down, so it works for me. As well, I used to absolutely adore the gel bars, but now they just seem too big and clunky that I just don't vibe with them anymore. They worked for the Owlery, but for everything else I don't know. There's something about them I just don't seem to vibe. I used to love them though, prior to the latest update, but I don't know, it just feels a bit meh really. But here I am, I'm just popping all the owls, and I love the owls. I wish that you could hide the bases and just have them flat on the ground, but we ignore that, you know. It's all just, it's magic, yeah. But yeah, I absolutely adore those owl codes. I do promise that I will get all of the codes at some point. I don't know where half of them are from, so it's going to be a bit difficult to find all of them again, but I promise I will try to sort that out, and I will be posting it on the description of all of these videos once I'm done, so you guys have access to that if you do want to make your very own Harry Potter island. And if you do, I'd love to see them. So if you do anything that's inspired by what I've done, please tag me in it on Instagram if you have that, or you know, just share it and I'll have a look at that for you, because I think it'd be really nice to see what everyone's done, if anybody has took any inspiration. And here I'm just looking for some envelope codes because I realised I didn't have anything for post, and I absolutely adore this one considering it's pretty much spot on for Harry Potter. I wish it was just a little bit less liney, if that makes sense, but I CBA to do it myself, so this one will be absolutely spot on for now, unless I change it later, but seriously doubt that now. But yeah, I love that. And I also put these codes outside Privet Drive on the scattered papers, which I don't know if I videoed or not, I can't remember, but they are I do put them outside of there as well, and I will be showing an updated version of all of this soon. So maybe before I finish it, if you guys would like to see a 2/3 of the way done island tour, I guess, or maybe it's a bit more, let me know and I'll get that sorted for you all. But because I've started the interiors of one of the houses as well now, which hasn't been videoed yet, so you guys will see that all soon, and I'm very excited because I'm really proud of it. So if there's any rooms in particular though that you would like me to do, comment them down below and I'll be sure to add them in. But that is the speed build. As I said, it's a bit of a shorter one, and I'm changing the ending of the videos, as I said at the beginning, just because I didn't want to spoil the rest of the build, which you'll see a tiny corner of, but it doesn't spoil anything. But yeah, here is the Owlery. I hope that you liked it. I added some extra things in because I realised I didn't film some of it, so I just put some of the bushes on the edging there, and I just put the custom design down, and I put the letter cabinet in too, so just to make it feel like somebody's writing letters to their parents or something like that at school. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I'm going to leave you to enjoy the rest of the clips. But I'll see you guys all in the next one. Please take care, stay safe, and you are all amazing and deserve the world. Bye bye.